Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most history. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the look.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Well, it's hard to compete with a 7-footer rolling inside. Embiid is intimidating on the drive.
And here's Boston. 4-point game. Brown kicks to Hayward. Outside Tatum. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Tatum.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Walker. In the corner. Tatum with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances. Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Brown the pass to Hayward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Here's Brown. Tice trying to break free. Brown, good.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Passes to Richardson. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid out to Harris. Back to Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Count it, good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Horford the pass to Simmons. Back to Horford. Harris outside. Richardson outside. Launches a 3. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Horford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, there's just no slowing down Horford or any big man from that point when he gets in that deep. The defense is there, but he's just a master at taking the strong side.
Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. Tice kicks to Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. Horford attacking. Simmons finds Embiid. Here's Richardson. He's covered by Brown. Horford against Tatum. Horford the pass to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Embiid's got 8 points. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Richardson, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Inside, Tice kicks to Tatum. Shoots over Embiid. Tatum gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Well, over the years, Tatum has tried to reduce the number of mid-range jumpers he takes, but it's still a natural tendency of him.
And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. Dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Jumps up, and Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at power forward.
Tice passes to Tatum. Here's Walker. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Kanter able to finish.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Kanter has led the league in offensive boarding rates. When you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Scott. Alec Burks is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Robinson, and it's Korkmaz at the 3. Pass to Robinson. Over Tatum. Robinson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. And stolen by Scott. Robinson kicks to Korkmaz. And stolen by Tatum. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA there, thanks. And here's Tatum for 3. Kanter kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Burks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Kanter, the pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. Burks covering to the middle. Kanter finds Tatum. The trade kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Wanamaker. Burks covering. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, the lob is Smart. Stolen by Robinson. There's the lob to the hoop, and finished off by Scott.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Offensive rebound. Kanter kicks to Smart. Robinson against Williams. And it's blocked by Scott. Robinson left side. Down low. Now here's Burks. Defense right on him. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Wanamaker. He dishes it to Tatum. To stop the drought. Here's Cantor. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cantor's got 6.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Inside, Robinson. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Alec Burks. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Tatum. Brown, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Shot's good by Walker.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Horford kicks to Milton. Simmons inside. Guarded by Walker. It's deflected. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Horford no luck. Embiid, the pass to Horford. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using his strength to force the issue.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics making a change here. And so he hits both. Here's Walker. Outside Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Tice. He gets it up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, and this 10. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center.
You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Walker the pass to Tice. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 7.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks, he can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
And Tice throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Burge, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
And Tice gets it to go.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Here's Horford. And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 5. Tatum with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so Horford will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Richardson the pass to Horford. Back to Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Simmons. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Alec Burks checked in for Mike Scott. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Here's Brown. Al Horford with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Thybulle kicks to Richardson. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Richardson. Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams passes to Wanamaker. The second chance effort. The kick out to Brown. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Just a smooth-looking jump shot. Brown looking totally comfortable firing from out there.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Cantor's checked in. Here's Brown. It's good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Milton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milton's got his 2nd basket.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Cantor. Buries it down low.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Harris. Tries again. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Outside, Smart. Smart on the wing. Brown outside. From the high post, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's Milton in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Walker against Simmons. Walker the pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Simmons finds Milton. Here's Harris. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart dishes to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Passes it to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Well, Richardson comes from a military family. His mom was an officer in the Air Force, so he knows about discipline on and off the court. That helps a pro ball player.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Hayward looking around. He kicks it to Walker. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. And again, it's Boston converting.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This coaching staff loves when Richardson gets inside. I mean, it keeps their offense well-rounded and gives the defense a lot to worry about.
The 76ers trail by 6. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here is Horford. From deep. The offensive rebound, Simmons. Here's the 3. Horford no up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Richardson no luck. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Up top, Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 9.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Harris kicks to Horford. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. Smart. And it's Smart with the extra effort. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Boston.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Embiid. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Oh, he's a very active player who looks to score often. Embiid, phenomenal at finding all kind of ways to score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. Now, here is Young. Shoots over Walker. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Now here's Brown after Clint Capella's miss. Tice kicks to Brown. From the arc. Tatum no good. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Herter. Traps in the tray.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Walker. Lots of room. Bucket is good.
When the mid-range J is available, believe me, Kemba Walker will take advantage.
Young looking around. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Capella, the pass to Collins. Kicks it to Hunter. Young for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Walker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket.
Listen, if you're going to give Kemba Walker that kind of shot, he will take it. Makes it look easy.
Young inside. Guarded by Walker. Goes back up. And the layup good by Collins.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Tice kicks to Walker. Tice passes to Walker. From about 16, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Walker's got 6. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Tice. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Brown dishes to Hayward. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Offline with the baseline jumper. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Collins. Now here's Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Damian Jones is checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Shot's good by Walker.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Walker. Pass to Tatum. He dishes it to Kanter. Outside, Smart. Lobs it up for Kanter. It's stolen by Jones. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Now here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 3 on the clock. Back to Wanamaker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. The Hawks trail by 3. And Jones has it in the corner. The pass to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Wanamaker. He feeds it to Brown. Over Reddish. It's Dedmon with the rebound. And the Hawks with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Young against Brown. And Young kicks to Jones. Down low. Dedmon passes to Young. From 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Wanamaker.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Jones against Brown. From 13, off the left rim and out. The Hawks trailing. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. Young's got 5.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
They grab their own miss. They kick out to Brown. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Back to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Passes it to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. And that one goes long. Hawk shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Inside, here's Jones. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Brown. No good with the triple.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bruno Fernando comes in for Jones. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Teague for Young. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Reddish. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Walker the pass to Cannon. Back to Walker. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Tatum stays with it.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Teague's got the ball. Misses from close range. Boston shooting for the game at 42%. Tatum on the wing. Back to Walker. It's stolen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Launches it. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then there's Teague. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Teague following the miss by Kemba Walker. Back to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. To the paint. Here's Herter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brown, good. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Teague. Fernando, the pass to Herter. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 3. The 11-footer. Tice. It's good on the putback. Tice has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Teague. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Fires from the line at the tip. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 3. Herter passes to Fernando. Back to Teague. To the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Herter. It's up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Walker. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Young, Dedmon trying to break free. Young, good. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Wanamaker, defended by Young. Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Bembry's shot good.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, and Cantor throws it down.
Understanding how to play pick and roll is so crucial to a big man. Cantor with a nice roll.
Young with the ball. He's got 7. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 9 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Tatum. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Smart. And it's Wanamaker in the point guard.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Tatum.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Kanter, the pass to Smart. The feed now to Williams. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Dedmon's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The drive by Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on CLA Eastern. That's good from Cantor.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Now, here is Young. And they pick up 2.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Now, here's Walker. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Brown missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now, here's Labissiere. Guarded by Walker, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for CLA Eastern. Collins comes in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bembry. Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Huerter, no good. Celtics trail by 6. And here's Brown outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Now Young. He kicks it to Dedmon. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Brown dishes to Cantor. Pass to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cantor, the pass to Walker. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
My goodness, Kemba under duress, big-time basket.
CLA Eastern's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And a change for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Young drives in, and it's good. 2 points. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Collins against Hayward. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Young with the steal. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Collins dishes to Young. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Cabela's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young from deep three-point range. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Young for three. From deep. No good there. And so Atlanta takes this one by... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Siakam. Now, here's Lowry.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And he gets the bucket.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Siakam against Tatum. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Walker surveying the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Brown against VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Tice. Brown outside. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Boston.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 8 feet away, and it's Ibaka with the bucket inside.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Back to Brown. He can't get that one to fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Anunoby. Wide open. Clock at 6. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Over Hayward. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 5.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anunoby's got 5.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Brown against VanVleet. Brown kicks to Tatum. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 5. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Tatum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line. Very good at using his body to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. From deep three-point range and stolen by Tatum. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Left side, Davis. Back to Powell. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the Celtics. And now here comes Williams leading the break. 2 on the clock. And the layup good by Smart. Good if it goes. And no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts, reminiscing about it.
It was always a team, and I think we don't.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Enes Kanter. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Knocks it loose. Back to Wanamaker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Raptors trail by 3. The pass to Powell. Over Smart. Gasol against Kanter. Here's Boucher. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
The big fella loves to pass. Marc Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Kanter. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Lowry against Walker. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Siakam.
This is the modern-day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Walker in the post. Lowry covering. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Tice. Shot clock at 5. Walker against Lowry. Tice. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's tipped. Now, here's Boucher. Guarded closely. Ibaka outside. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Shoots over Walker, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And this was Lowry's go-to when he first entered the league, that mid-range jumper.
Smart kicks to Walker. 1:15 left here in the second. Here's Williams. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lowry passes to Boucher. Over to the wing. Walker against Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You know he's only 6 feet tall. Kyle Lowry, though, is fearless attacking the rim.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Hayward comes in for Marcus Smart. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Poked away. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Siakam inside. Tice is there. Van Vliet wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there. Brown wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown outside. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside for Lowry. Anunoby against Hayward. Ibaka in the post. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Walker. Lowry can't get it to go.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops. Has a
great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 8 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And that one, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Brown with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Pass to Walker. Brown kicks to Walker. Goes up at the stripe. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Cantor. And that one drops for him. Cantor's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Back to Powell. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the 2nd rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
1:36 left in the 3rd quarter. Davis dishes to Gasol. It's Davis on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Will it go? That one doesn't go. Excellent D from Cantor. Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 7.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Hollis-Jefferson finds Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Chris Boucher's checked in for OG Anunoby. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Smart passes to Williams, kicks to Cantor. Celtics passing it around. Here's Wanamaker. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 8. They swipe it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cantor, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Hollis-Jefferson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Powell. Powell's got 4 this quarter. Outside, Walker. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Toronto has possession. 11-point game on the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Daniel Tice out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the three. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Tatum, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Siakam kicks to Powell. Passes it to Lowry. Over Williams. 6 to shoot. Powell, the pass to Siakam. Back to Powell. And stolen by Tatum. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Walker against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Powell, the pass to Ibaka. Rebound, Boston.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Tatum against Powell. Back to Walker. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go. They get it again. There's the pass to Powell. There's the triple. Lowry drives in. Just 4 to shoot. Count it.
When you are Lowry's size, you need to have a strong floater, and that was a beauty he just put up.
Smart finds Williams. Outside Tatum. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Walker, the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Powell. Tatum, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Powell, no one around him. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside, Walker. Kept alive by Boston. He kicks to Tatum. From deep. They get it back to the inside. Smart on the wing. Walker with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robert Williams. Walker's shot is off. Raptors trail by 12. Van Vliet outside. And Hayward with the block. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The three from Tatum. Tice kicks to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. To the middle. Tries again. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 14.
When the clock is running low, they feel comfortable with Hayward taking these shots because he just knows how to nail them.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fires the three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Tatum against Siakam. Back to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Tatum.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jason Tatum.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside for Thomas. From outside the arc. And again, Toronto no luck. The Celtics on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From the arc. Wanamaker misses. Thomas deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Misses the three. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific evening look at Old Town. And before we...
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. Now here's Simmons. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Walker. No good. Shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Boston.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Tice. Out to Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. For the 3. Hands it from downtown.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Hayward with the stuff.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Here's Simmons. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Wow.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Richardson outside. Passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Brown after Ben Simmons bucket. Hayward from outside. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Embiid finds Richardson. Now here's Simmons. And taken away by Brown. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, that speed and aggressiveness. Walker is a force in transition. Very hard to keep up with.
Walker. Oh, the power on that through down.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Brown. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brown's got 6 points. It's stolen by Brown. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hayward outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
That's tipped. Horford with it. Now defended by Hayward. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. The 76ers also with a sub. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Simmons. Horford no luck. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 6-point game. Dishes it to Cantor. Now the pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cantor, the pass to Williams. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Robinson is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz at the 3 spot. Here's Korkmaz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Thybulle with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That shot off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Smart dishes to Brown. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And Glenn Robinson, a player that was moved at the deadline last year, showed that he's a solid participant when given the minutes.
Agreed, Greg. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything at the 3. He's learned to play within himself and really never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Those are the kind of guys you have to find minutes for.
Burks with the steal. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Scott.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Smart. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Williams kicks to Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Scott can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 9. Williams finds Smart. Hayward on the wing. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Wanamaker. Drains the three-pointer. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Here's Horford. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Richardson in for Alec Burks.
Richardson, he's a physical guard now. This guy's got good strength, and he powers through physical contact and capitalizes there.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. And stolen by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. Tice finds Tatum. The kick out to Walker. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:03 left to play here in the half. Harris passes to Horford. Back to Harris. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Cantor checked in for Williams. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And here's Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Kemba Walker. The 76ers trail by 13. Richardson attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Tenacious on the take. Richardson effective at driving to the basket and converting through tough defense.
Brown outside. Here's the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Harris dishes to Horford. Over Tice. That one wide left.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 5.
Tatum continues to expand his range, and with his size and length, he can shoot over most defenders.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
From deep three-point range, and so it's Boston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, a tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. He's been a... Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Knocked loose, stolen by Walker. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Brown the pass to Tice. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 17. Richardson right side. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. In the corner, it's Hayward. Beyond the arc. Boston again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Daniel Tice, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts, and they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Hayward can hit. And so Horford will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Robinson finds Embiid. Now Simmons. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 12. In the corner, Smart with it. Boston, no good that time either. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Cantor checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Robinson. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Austin's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense and overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
They get it again. Count the basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
The 3 from Tatum. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Thybulle. And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Smart finds Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Then, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And they double up Embiid. Richardson kicks to Harris. Launches a three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
19 seconds left to play in the third. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Brown wide open. He fires. Cantor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Walker's shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Shake Milton is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Off the inbound. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hayward's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Brown outside. The shot will not fall. The 76ers trail by 15. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Connects from 3-point range.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Hayward dishes to Brown. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Tice throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
From 13, the putback, it's good on the putback.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
That one goes in.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brown right side. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Brown against Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 18. Richardson left side. Stolen by Walker. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Boston again missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal shooting for Philadelphia.
And he can't get the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Langford's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Richardson.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Wanamaker misses. Pass to Neto. Out to the right wing. Ball stolen. Down low. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Celtics lead by 20.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Thibault. And Kanter pulls it down. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ogilvy. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Wanamaker. Buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
Welcome, and
hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now, here is Young. Now, here's Tice. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Shot from the top of the key. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Herter, no good. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Walker in the post. Capella's there. Shot's good by Walker.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
It's stolen by Tice. Hayward passes to Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it goes down 2 points.
The top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's Young from the arc. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Brown. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Embry's checked in for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Brown the pass to Walker. Tatum on the wing. Over Collins. And stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Walker. And here comes the break. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Kanter after Clint Capella's bucket. Williams finds Tatum. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Austin again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Tatum. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really at his best from mid-range. Tatum can create space and shoot up over his defenders.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. To the middle. Here's Wanamaker. Offline with his 3. The feed to Collins. And stolen by Tatum. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston on top. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Shot clock at 6. The pass to Williams. That one a little long. The Hawks trail it. To the inside. Here's Reddish. Comes up empty down low. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Right side Smart. Pass to Wanamaker. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Labissiere. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Teague against Smart. Labissiere kicks to Jones. From short range, and he nails the jumper. Jones has got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Again the miss by the Celtics. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Bembry. The kick out to Teague. Back to Labissiere. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Can they get it? Here's Williams. Back to Smart for 3. Williams passes to Tatum over Reddish. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Benbury kicks to Reddish. Stolen by Smart. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Tatum. Brown is checked in for Smart.
Look at that. Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Teague, the pass to Young. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Walker. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Tice. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Wayne Dedman comes in for Labissiere. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Teague. Young looking it over. There's the dish to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Capella against Brown. Tice kicks to Walker. Good defensive work there by Young.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the center. Young outside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Up top, Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tice. 4 on the clock. Tatum down low. Capella covering. Tatum's shot is off.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Walker's shot is off.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Herder, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Hayward finds Walker. And Tice throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Down low. Here's Fernando. Here's Hunter. No good. That would have tied it. Boston leading by 3. Feeds to Brown. Left side, Smart. Tice kicks to Brown. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Herder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fernando, that's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Walker against Young. Walker the pass to Hayward. And here's Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker in the post. Young's there. Shot's good by Walker.
And the pick and roll so effective when the ball's in Walker's hands. You can count on him to make the right read almost every time.
They get the rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. The pass to Young. It's good. This game is all even. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Right side to Walker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Back to Herder for the lead. A shake. And the layup is good. Herder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Walker. And Tice throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Young's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Clint Capella comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And it's Teagan for Trae Young.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks on top, up by 2. And 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Outside Tatum. Down low.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Kanter kicks to Brown. Pass to Wanamaker. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Brown, good.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Dedmon trying to break free. A nice shot by Teague.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And here is Brown. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Gordon Hayward comes in for Robert Williams. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Yep, it counts. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
Outside Teague. Young from outside. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Walker the pass to Tatum. Cantor kicks to Brown. Outside, Walker. Over Reddish. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, if Walker's going to make that, all you can do is tip your cap to him.
Shots good by Dedmon.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that
one. Walker taking his time here. He feeds it to Cantor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A coachable kid. Cantor uses that little up fake, causes the defender to overreact.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. And Teague's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. A 2-point game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. He dishes it to Dedmon. It's stolen by Tice. Walker against Teague. And Walker kicks to Smart. And there's the pass to Hayward. Lock at 6. Dedmon with it. And now here comes Young leading the break. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Teague. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum finds Tice. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hayward outside. Pass to Walker. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Hayward against Young. Over Hayward. And Tatum pulls it down. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Tice kicks to Smart. For 3, Hayward. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
For 3, Hayward. Collins grabs the miss. It's stolen by Tice. Smart on the wing. A shot by Hayward, wide open from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable
in those late game situations.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Brown against Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. 6 to shoot. And Anunoby now top of the key. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown the pass to Tice. Back to Hayward. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot comes out, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Lowry feeling it out a bit, and the shot goes in.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown kicks to Walker. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Boston now. Boston, no good that time either. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And so Boston again turning it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. From 8. Nice touch on the bank shot.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Walker finds Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. From 13, Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Anunoby has the open look. Van Vliet outside. Latre. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors with the lead. Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running. Here's Anunoby. Ibaka. Great positioning on the putback.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than appetite.
Back to Lowry. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Smart. Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Lowry against Walker. It's hauled in by the Raptors. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. The 3 from Davis. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The shot missing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, they've got Powell. There's Boucher out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Davis in at the point guard. Here's Smart. Kanter trying to free himself up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's tough to keep Smart out of the paint when he sets his mind to it. I mean, once he gets a step, you're not budging him off his line.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. And yes, it's good. Gasol's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Passes to Kanter. Here is Hayward. Covered by Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Hayward. The 3. The putback, and Kanter able to finish.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Kanter gets a lot of his points this way.
Right side Davis. Hollis-Jefferson kicks to Boucher. Powell against Smart. Powell, the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Puts it up from 15. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Here's Smart. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really leads the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout-out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. Powell finds Gasol. It's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
And it's denied. Wide. Sent back by Siakam. Up top, Hollis Jefferson. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and he gets it to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Walker. Pass to Williams. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Williams has got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors leading by 7.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
Outside, Davis. Siakam kicks to Davis. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. The third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Celtics trail by 9. And here's Brown outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Count it.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Brown the pass to Walker. Outside Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. VanVleet looking around. And so it's Toronto up by... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. And Kyle Lowry, one of the great do-it-all guards. And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brown feeling it out a bit. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Lowry against Walker. Pass to Anunoby. A 3 ball. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Brown kicks to Tatum. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Walker against Lowry. Yep, that one goes in there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Cantor kicks to Smart. Knocked away. Brown the pass to Cantor. 2 points. That one goes. Cantor's got 6.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Lowry finds Powell. There's the pass to Boucher. Back to Powell. Over Williams. The shot by Powell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Brown missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And the shot goes in. Boucher's got his first 2 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, who's checked in for Enes Kanter. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Davis has the open look from outside off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And finished off by Williams.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Gasol. Hollis Jefferson with it, working on Williams. Hollis Jefferson with it, now defended by Hayward. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. The kick out to Williams. Hayward outside. Over Gasol. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors up 5. And coming up as soon as we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Davis. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Brown against Davis. And there it is for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Raptors moving the ball around. Tatum against Siakam. Excellent D there from Williams.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. Offensive rebound. Walker on the foul.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, it's completely absent, right? I mean, when the effort is this poor, you kind of deserve to get scored.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shut-down defense and stifling shooting.
Tatum's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown to tie it up. Hands it from downtown. It's all knotted up.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
VanVleet against Brown. Siakam for 3. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes it to Walker. To take the lead. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Williams with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Pass to Walker. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. No good. In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To halt the run, and Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, the pass to Brown. From deep. VanVleet against Walker. Feeds to Williams. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 5 for tonight. Left side, Walker. This is it to Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And Boston with the rebound. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown against VanVleet.
Oh, you
just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Tatum looking around. Outside, Walker. It counts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Stolen by Walker. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really working on the technique defensively. Tatum showing good fundamentals, good discipline.
And